Hey there friends, thanks for checking in. Today we're looking at the new M&P 2.0. Smith & Wesson recently announced that they came out with the 2.0 and they made it available. This is available at local gun stores right now. I see people picking them up left and right. One of the things that you will notice is that the price increased on average about $50 for the 2.0, and the question is, is it worth it? Are there great differences between the 2.0 and the original M&P? So let's talk about that right now. When you open the case, the first thing you'll notice, it does come with 2 magazines, but they also added an additional back strap. So now there are 4 choices to customize fit for your hand size. Also, the grip itself is much more heavily textured. We saw texturing like this with the 45 Shield. They're adding it to the 2.0, and when you grip it, you can really feel the difference. It is aggressive, and when we compare the grips between the original and the 2.0, we could see right there that it's fully gripped, fully textured, I should say, all around the grip. So that's one change. Another thing that sticks out right away is the forend. This has a steel insert in there. It's a couple cutouts in the polymer, but they do not have that with the original. And that certainly can't hurt you. Additional strength on the forend will help. It, of course, does have the 1913 rail as well. No great difference in the sights, and in my opinion, no great difference in the trigger. It feels identical with that hinge trigger. That feels pretty much the same. And we look at the original, and we'll see the very same, or shall I say, very similar trigger setup between the two. Another thing that they took away is the extended beaver tail. So here we have the original. You can see the beaver tail extends past the slide a good ½ inch or so, and it does not with the 2.0. Another thing worth mentioning is this piece right here. Now, the only reason I could tell is that this piece would prevent the slide stop from charging the gun if it's unintended. So a lot of the polymer frame guns, you slam that in there and the slide charges. That may prevent that. I'm really not sure, but if we do look at the two, we can see that that was added. One thing that's important to note is that if you have a Kydex holster with an original M&P, this is not going to fit that. If you had a custom holster, you're going to have to get another holster made because the slide width right here is a bit thinner. Now this is a 40 Smith & Wesson. This is a 9mm, so we, that's pretty obvious. This is going to be a little bit wider, but even the 9, both 9mm are not the same. This is a little bit thinner, so your custom holster will not fit. Now this is made for this gun, the 2.0, made by Multi Holsters, and you can see it's got that nice crisp insertion into the holster. So don't expect the same holster to work for both guns, or shall I say work well with both guns. But here it is. Not a bad setup at all. It's a M&P 2.0 that costs a little bit more, and it does have some additional features that you may like. If you're a fan of the M&P pistols, I don't see anything here that would prevent you from continuing to enjoy the M&P line. It's a solid handgun and a nice set of improvements from Smith & Wesson. So there it is. Also does have those front serrations there that we also saw with the 45 Shield. So there it is. Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 should be available at your local gun store. If not now, fairly soon. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.